Hello, this is Mixus Fry. This is the sixth Hunger Games of Balderdash. Combatants was found an Ankylosaurus, Beastmaster, Next Knights, the legendary Black Beast of Ark, Chef Excellence, Darth Vader, Dash Bar, another child in the music Balderdash. I mean, the official Hunger Games have children in this anyway. Doomshroom, Dwayne Johnson, Ferris McGraw, Ganondorf, Ganon, whatever you like to call him, George from Rampage, and this is a point that I technically have comparatives with the same thing, but I'm also thinking just Dwayne Johnson in general rather than, his character in French, whose name I've forgotten, unfortunately. Kermit, a Komodo Dragon, Major Cure, Major Nixel, Metalbeard, Neo from Ninjago, Optimus Prime, Patrick Star, the Riddler, DC, Thanos, Vector, the villain from the first Despicable Me film, Wario, and Wilkins. So, here we go. As the church sounds on the podiums, the horn sounds. Kermit, Ferris McGraw, George, Ancient, and Komodo Dragon sheriffing the gouge before running. Darth Vader finds a backpack full of camping equipment. The Force helps him there. Beastmaster runs away. It's albeit Wario fights for a bag. Wario gives up and retreats. Maybe Wario's actually stronger than Metalbeard, or it could be that Wario farted, which made Metalbeard want to run away. Doomshroom, the Black Beast of Ark, Major Carriageway Dwayne Johnson, sheriffing the gouge before running. Vector receives a charge of insides the cornucopia. The Riddler runs away. Neo runs away. Matrix to backpack for camping equipment. Wilkins runs away. Also surprised that the pair of size. He doesn't really need those. I think he has various weapons. That's different transforms continuities. I think the thing of the G1 incarnation just has also, and he has Xenotron X that's new. It's actually built into him. Chef Excellence runs away, Dashbar runs away, Ganondorf runs away, Thanos grabs a sword, Patrick Star runs away, and then Ankylosaurus runs away. Okay, for the first time, none of the combatants immediately died, which is nice. Chef Excellence overhears Ferris and Kermit talking in the distance. Dash past Brickles both also picking berries. Mage Nixel, Ganondorf, Nia, and Ankylosaurus as the Black Beast of Ark counts for the tributes. Major Kira makes a slingshot. The Riddler, Beastmaster, Wilkins, and Wario rage She's Camp while he is hunting. Okay, Matt is still. Oh, he's from a massive gorilla. Optimus Prime runs away from a Komodo dragon. Okay, he started to. He just transforms and rolls out. First, McGraw runs for the tributes. Darth Vader begs for Dwayne Johnson to kill him? Really? Or it could be a way of making Dwayne join the dark side. He refuses keeping Darth Vader alive. Patrick's self, a douche who picked Dex or Metalbeard to kill him, he reluctantly approaches killing the douche room. He managed to kill him without blowing himself up in the process. Vector picks flowers. Okay. There's a pig just picks flowers. Just one cannon shot. You're at a distance. A Doomshroom. Okay. Nia destroys Wario supplies while he's asleep. Okay, a way that wash away our properties. Autofine questions his sanity. Okay, doesn't want to be thought sort of involves killing others. Sees this as wrong. The Black Beast of Arc sees a fire but stays hidden. Vector, Mage Nixel, and Dwayne Johnson discuss the case and what's going to happen in the morning. Metalbeard stays awake all night. A Commander Drag destroys Wilkins' supply that was asleep. Might have eaten herself. Wilkins got feast then. Okay, just. The RZA quietly hums. Major Kira and Dash fall asleep and cheers. Ferris recalls woken by nightmares. Ganondorf screams for help. Kermit, Patrick Star, George, and Beastmaster sleep and cheers. Chef Excellence and Ferris run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Darth Vader and Carlos sleep and cheers. RZA constructs a shack. Darth Vader stalks Thanos. Okay. Matrix will kill X through a tree. Ultra's Throw thinks about her. Mrs. Cybertron. Wilkins, Warrior, and Carrot Hunter have attributes. Nia runs away from the Komodo Dragon, which, okay, she's also intimidated by Komodo Dragon. Vector searches for fireworks. Dwayne Johnson defeats an Ankala in a fight, but spares its life, interesting enough. George tends to Ganondorf swoons. Okay, well, you could say even Ganondorf. Major Cure makes another slingshot. Beastmaster receives a hashtag on a sponsor. Chef X's Dash Pop, Metalbeard, Patrick Star, Ferris Record Hunts other tributes. The Black Beast of Fog sees smoke rising in the distance, decides not to investigate. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Interesting. I think the only combatants that's died so far is a dude troop that had a metal beard kill it. I bet hope there's actually get more deaths. Chef X's the killer Wolf. Major Soul receives a hatchet on its response. Got the Thanos kills Dashbar with his own weapon. Okay, must have that's Dash out of existence. Wilkins poisons Ferris McCraw's drink. He drinks it and dies. Wow, fell into. I feel like he would be one of the smarter combatants. Optimus thinks about winning. Dwayne Johnson stays awake all night. And then Carlosaurus, Beastmaster and Wario starts fighting, but Beastmaster swears an Ankylosaurus kills Wario. Okay, then we got a Darth. Patrick Star, Darth Vader sleep in shifts. Okay. Komodo Dragon and Ganondorf also sleep in shifts. Mage Kira attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. George thinks about winning. Recently receives a hatchet on a sponsor. Metal Bear thinks about her. Missing misses his portrait then. To arena, unless it is somewhere hidden. The Black Beast of Arc tends to its wounds. Not sure how, if it doesn't have any arms. Neo sets up camp for the night. Vector loses sight of where he is. Also finds himself. The Black Beast of Arc unknowingly eats toxic berries. That's embarrassing. Chef Axel says the Komodo Dragon splits up to search for resources. Wilkins discovers a cave. Courage makes a slingshot. And Vexed receives a hatchet on its sponsor. The RZA and Ganondorf work together for the day, the villains. Dwayne Johnson constructs a shack. The Major Cure throws a knife into Beastmaster's chest. The Beast is down. Metalbeard, George, and Nia Hunter have tributes. Major Nixon and Patrick Sartre have other tributes as well. Darth Vader searches for a water source. Oh, not really would be able to drink it, so. The cyborg. Thanos practices archery. Okay, even though he has the Infinity Gauntlets, which I'm going to say, it already has all the Infinity Stone. And the Carnosaurus explores the arena. 5 cannon shots go out of the distance. That's more like it. Dash Bar, Feathers McGraw, Wario, the Black Beast of Ark, and Beastmaster. George, the Riddler, Patrick Star, and Darth Vader tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Ganondorf quietly hums. Mage Nixel, Vector, and Carlosaurus discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. A Komodo dragon receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Okay, receives some meat. Wilkins and Nia run into each other and decide to choose tonight. Thanos tends to his wounds. Kermit sees a fire but stays hidden. Dwayne Johnson lets Chef Excellence into his shelter. Mental police cannot handle the circumstances and commit suicide. Okay. even though I guess there isn't as much carnage as the previous rounds have been so far. Major Kira defeats Otter Spy in the fight that spares his life. That's interesting. And then Carnosaurus exhaust the arena again. Darth Vader receives clean water from an unknown sponsor again and again. I'm not sure if we'd be able to drink that. Ganondorf, Major Kira, also fight Nia, Major Nix also tributes. The Komodo dragon runs away from the Riddler. The Riddler, out of all combatants, isn't intimidated by a Komodo dragon and decides to chase it off. Dwayne Johnson, George, Wilkins, and Chef Excellence are other tributes. Patrick receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Where's we Krabby Patties? Faris explores the arena. Vector receives success from an unknown sponsor. Kermit falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Good way. 2 cannon shots go into the distance. Metalbeard and Kermit. Oh, a Komodo dragon dies at first. Okay, was given food, but it wasn't able to find water and dehydrates. Ganondorf receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Dwayne Johnson questions his sanity. And then Carlo decides managed to destroy Major Nixon's supplies while he's asleep. Chef has convinces Major Kira to snuggle with him. Darth Vader passes out to exhaustion. Okay, maybe he's got damage. Fantasies of but stays hidden. Kids of George tell stories about themselves to each other. Vector convinces the prisoners to snuggle with her, so 2 of the villains. Patrick starts a fire. Nia turns to her wounds. Also silences sight of where he is. Okay, the Matrix didn't help him there. Dwayne Johnson attacks Otter's but Wilkins protects him, killing Dwayne Johnson. Interesting. Maybe it's because Otter's drank so Wilkins and Wilkins does like the Dwayne Johnson was going to kill one of his customers. Darth Vader, Jigsaw, and the Riddler hunts over tributes. Yeah, Carnosaurus and Thanos hunts over tributes. Major Kira tests to Nia's wounds. George practices his archery. Yeah, okay, doesn't need to if he's an oversized gorilla. Chef Axis and Vector work together for the day. Ganondorf injures himself. Matrix oversees first shoot an unknown sponsor. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. A Komodo dragon and Dwayne Johnson. Officer's Pride Chef Hazel Inspector Wilkins and Ganondorf tracked down and killed George. It took the efforts of 5 combatants to kill George on Rampage. Wow. I mean, okay, George would. Difficult combat. Just take down. But I don't feel like it needed the efforts of Otsus Prime Ganondorf and a few other combatants. Thanos is awake all night. Patrick looks at the night sky. Neo thinks about winning. The Riddler lets Rachel cure into his shelter. Interesting since Riddler's and Major Kira's she's went to more protagonists. Darth Vader's unable to start a fire but sleeps without Wolf. Even though it felt like his suit should be able to give enough warmth anyway. Major Nixon receives a hatches for a non sponsor. And Ankylosaur sets up camphor lights. I'm not sure how. It doesn't have any arms. Wilkins fishes. Okay. The Whistler tests the Patrick Cell wounds. Ganondorf receives an explosive for non sir. Nia sets an explosive on killing the Ankylosaurus in case she kills it. That's way rather than just drowning it. Altusrod travels to higher grounds. Major Nixon falls into a pit and dies. The ship exits attempts to climb a tree but falls on Darth Vader, killing them both. Okay, yeah. Chef Exodus was to kill that stupidly tall tree that previously has killed Buzz Lightyear, Deadpool, and Spock, and Darth Vader just so happens to be near that tree. Thanos defeats Vector, but interesting enough, spares his life. Okay. No one to snap Vector out of existence. Major Kira constructs a shack. Oh, an arena event. It's been a long while since we've had one. Now it's the first one. Of course, not counting the fees. And I think that would make up for the fact that there hasn't been as many. I feel like this is the most tame games as before then. So the cloud of poison smoke starts to fill the arena. Patrick starts to fight. Otters which could decide to run into the cloud together. They wanted to kill each other then. Vector is engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke. Wilkins survives. Thanos survives. Riddler suddenly pushes Ganondorf closer to the counter to this what? And also how the Riddler managed to kill Ganondorf there. I mean, that was the most powerful combatants. Neo is also engulfed in the cloud of poison smoke. 10 cannon shots. Wow. I think that's the highest amount of deaths in one day we've had so far. I think it was definitely because of the poisonous smoke. George from Rampage, and Ankylosaurus, Major Nixel, Chef Excellence, Darth Vader, Optimus Prime, Major Kira, Vector from Despicable Me, Ganondorf, and Nia from Ninjago. Oh, Wilkins destroys patch supplies while he's asleep. Okay, maybe just as a threat since Patrick doesn't want to drink Wilkins' coffee. Riddler starts a fire. Thanos passes out from exhaustion. Still in. The feast. The corner cabin is refreshed with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. First, everyone who's left decides not to go to the feast, but the Riddler dies from an infection. Okay. I think pretty much most of the DC characters, which I think so far have all been Batman villains, just died in embarrassing ways. I think it's mostly just blowing themselves up. Okay. So it's bridged between Wilkins, Thanos, and Patrick. Wilkins sets an explosive while killing Thanos. Okay, Thanos do want to drink Wilkins' coffee, but interesting that one managed to kill Thanos there. Maybe also managed to find a way to steal 30 gauntlets, and it just uses the power so to kill Thanos there. Patrick Star dies from infection, so interesting enough, the winner is Oh, okay, 3 counter shots. Riddler, this is Riddler, Thanos, and Patrick Star. The winner is Wilkins. There you go. That's interesting. So that must be. Okay. Sure, that's supposed. One must drink Wilkins' cough. And I don't drink it past. So Wilkins wins with 4 kills. I don't think actually anyone had higher kill counts. Patrick Star, despite being in second place, didn't get any kills. Oops. Thanos got 1 kill, and Riddler got 1 kill. Nia got 1 kill. Ganondorf also got 1 kill. Vector also got 1 kill. Major Kill also got 1 kill. Otis Rob also got 1 kill. Darth Vader gets any kills. Chef Vector also had 1 kill. Matrix doesn't get any kills. Ian Cardosos got 1 kill. Jaws didn't get any kills. Well, everyone. Dwayne Johnson didn't get any kills. Komodo Dragon didn't get any kills. Kermit didn't get any kills. Metzwitch got 1 kills. Everyone didn't get any kills. So it's either that they got 1 kill or didn't get any kills at all. Now I will say that I'm not going to have a combatant be both in the Killer of Killers and the Champion of Champions. So Wilkins is just going to be in the Champion of Champions. So the the combatants on the 6th Hunger Games of Balderdash that I'm going to bring back for the Killer of Killers will be Thanos, since out of the combatants who got 1 kill, he was the one who lasted the longest. So there we go. So we'll have mixed.